How are these people still running this country? Our leaders are pedophiles. They enjoy raping children. What are we doing?
Bro, like, dude, I can't even do this shit no more. Like, fuck. Like, dude, like, fuck this shit. Like, bro, what the fuck is this shit?
We are sacrificing our daughters and our sons to demons. Look at this generation. What in the world do you see? What do you see? It's demonic to its core. And we're feeding it with the broken bodies and the shed blood of our own children. And God's word says he hates this. It angers him. And what does the anger of God look like in the real world? Listen, church. Those that hate you will rule over you. In other words, we will be turned over to weak, inept, wicked rulers. Look at Washington, D.C. Look at it! And you will be subject to oppressive laws by which you cannot abide.
There are thousands of them, but there's millions of us. There's fucking millions of us. This shit needs to fucking stop now, and no one's doing it but us. Start getting together in small groups, in secure communication forums, and talk about how you're going to protect yourselves, protect us, and fucking fight back.
So upset that the things we did and the things we fought for and the boys that died for it, it's all going down the drain. Our country's going to hell in a handbasket. We haven't got the country we had when I was raised. Not at all.
If it were to be extended, it wouldn't really disrupt the U.S. economy very much at all. It would hurt consumers, and we'd have to think about, if that continued, what we would have to do about that. But that's like really the last of our concerns right now.
Y'all, I think I'm really gonna just fucking pull the plug. I can't live in this America. I can't make money. I can't get hired by a job. The gig work. Nobody's ordering shit on DoorDash, Instacart, Uber. Nobody has the fucking money to do that. So how are we surviving? Because I can't.
My first question, but I want to know his thoughts on 2 Chronicles.
Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI, Shabawan, honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, shalom to mighty Akim, Wakwafim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity, as well as the speckled bread that may look like the other nations, but are actually Yasharala, his brother Kawakam community, no lesson. And I think it's kind of noteworthy and funny that when Edomites are, because she was actually like this is genuinely mad, that when these Edomites are starting to realize that this is just not fun, this is not good, this is not right, then I think we've gotten to a point where like we're at the peak of, or let me correct myself, we are slowly transitioning into the peak of wickedness. Not necessarily that we're at it yet, but we're basically getting there. Anyway, first things first, Sirach 4 verse 27, make not thyself an underling to a foolish man, neither accept the person of the mighty. And that's basically the thing here, where we're not supposed to be following after what the wicked do. We're not supposed to be following after. We're not supposed to be making some evil demon our leader. All right, because you don't want to be. And Slaki, that was the thing with the whole stuff. You are leaving yourself open to exploitation, and that's basically the thing. Where as a result of as a result of following after an evil leader, which was what is going on, we see the people that are having people constantly be exploited, especially with the stuff that she had just basically mentioned. All right, at the very start of the video, where she had mentioned that exploitation. So of course, as a result of that, if we all don't want to be exploited, or the people that we care about exploited, so why would we willingly allow someone that partakes in this type of behavior to be in charge, so that he may continue to perpetuate that and put our people or whatever in danger for said exploitation. Now, with that being said, the next part is Sirach chapter 10 verse 2. As the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers. In what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein. An unwise king destroyeth his people, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. So the thing here is that the unwise king, the evil king, is destroying his people, be it intentionally or unintentionally, because they don't know how to rule, and as a result of their inability to rule, the people are suffering as a result of it. All right, so it's very clear. We see. What the fuck is that? So we see the exploitation, we see the destruction that's going on, and because we are when you vote for voting, yes, that's technically right, but more so when you agree that, okay, yeah, this person is the right leader or whatever, stuff like that, you are consenting unto the evil that is going to be done. All right, so all these people that claim to be Christians or whatever and stuff like that, that believe in the Bible and whatnot, you are basically agreeing and saying that this type of behavior is okay, when in actuality it should not be acceptable and tolerated by you guys. All right, but of course, no one can really say anything, and then except people are starting to say something with this. These people are now talking about it. All right, when it's getting to that breaking point, but even then we don't know what is going to happen next. We're in terms of we're still waiting on how far these people go, or are they is the next process, okay, well, we're just gonna accept it, or we're just gonna keep quiet, or we're just gonna whatever, who cares, and stuff like that. All right, so continuing on, Hebrews chapter 12 verse 16, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. So Esau is the most profane person, so of course naturally he's the most wicked, he's the most evil, and we're seeing that in his behavior. Now continuing on, Proverbs chapter 29 verse 2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. And these people are mourning, saying what the hell is going on? How these people claim that they're supposed to fix things or help us out, but yet we are being destroyed by these exact same people. All the stuff that we are doing, it's not all the trying to live our lives or whatever in the society is impossible because of how the leadership structures things. All right, so as a result, yes, the people are mourning. Now next, John chapter 8 verse 44, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning, and abode not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of it. And we also get this. Isaiah chapter 30 verse 1, woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel but not of me, and that cover with the covering but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. Basically, they are trusting in oppression and perversion rather than what YAHAWAH established, and again consenting unto evil and wickedness rather than abstaining from evil. All right. So as a result of that, yes, this is what is going on. This is what's happening. All right. We have our people that are suffering, but then you also have the Edomites are also suffering now because of how evil the rulership is. All right. So continuing on, John. Yeah, I already read this. Basically, as a result of that, our people, a lot of our people, as well as the Edomites, they have chosen to associate themselves with this rulership. What the fuck? Chosen to associate themselves with the rulership rather than go for what is righteous. There's no righteousness with Esau. He's just lying, killing, stealing, all that stuff. Which that's what we see. People, and these people, a lot of people are calling this stuff out now. All right, Psalm 17 verse no. Job 9 verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the face of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? And that's again how Esau is going, where he is the Lord gave Esau power over the world temporarily right now. All right. So yeah, with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. Hold on, let me see something. One quick thing. In case
God's word says he hates this. It angers him. And what does the anger of God look like in the real world? Listen.
Bear with me one moment, because I think I found there's one more precept I want to get. It's no. Deuteronomy chapter 17 verse 15. Thou shalt in any wise, no, let me start at verse 14. When thou art come to the land which the Lord thy power given thee, and shalt possess it, and shalt dwell therein, and shalt say, I will set a king over me, like as all the nations are about me. Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy power shall choose, one from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. Basically, we're not allowed to set a heathen over us, because the heathens clearly cannot rule. It's like very clear that the heathens cannot rule, as we see with how Esau is ruling over things and is just straight up wicked. But yet again, these Christians, they point this stuff out now they point this stuff out, but yet some Christian, it's predominant that Christians voted for DJT, but then now it's just like, okay, well, I guess accept the fact that you voted for that monsters, so whatever. With that, praise this was edifying. I'm going to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, Hashem, YAHAWASHI, Hashem, Rakwakwadosh, double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone, above the ball, and shalom.